All right, welcome back to the show. As you know, we are sponsored this season by OutSick. There is a national OutSick
I was talking to somebody. I'm sorry. Tell us what's going on. Hi, everybody.
Soon to welcome back to the show. We're on television right now. I'm not making this up. And so OutSick, everyone's playing, it turns out. This week we have our first non-Jewish winner.
It's about time. Let's hear
Kathleen Murray from Lisbon, Ohio, was homecoming queen at her school's homecoming dance. And her classmates, they were congratulating her as she strolled on the floor to participate in the traditional dance with the king and the queen. And then, much to everyone's surprise, she stopped the dance, complaining of pains in her knee.
I have that.
A classmate's parent is a local RN who was chaperoning the dance and drove Kathleen to the nearest hospital. The girl's mother admitted that before the dance she had a fever. Kathleen had a fever and a large rash, but they still sent her to the dance because she was the homecoming queen.
They have to do
and they covered up the rash with makeup. And because, quote, she was determined to see her dream of being homecoming queen come true, doctors eventually diagnosed Kathleen with gonococcal arthritis.
Gonococcal arthritis?
That's right, gonococcal. That's your cousin?
That's my cousin.
Gonococcal arthritis. It is an inflammation due to the gonorrhea infection. Kathleen is this week's OutSick champion. Now, we don't know if she was playing
Have
OutSick.
you been with Kathleen?
No, but we don't know if she was playing or if it was her date that was playing.
Whoa!
But either way, she's the winner. And this is what she'll do. Congratulations, Kathleen. Gonococcal arthritis. It was a huge surprise. Either way, she wins. The home edition she'll be getting.
The home edition.
Autographed copies.
We're going to have an autograph. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Kathleen. We're very proud of you. And now, our first guest joining us on the show. We have Dr. Andrew. We have Dr. Andrew Ehrlich, clinical psychologist, public speaker, and author of The Long Shadows.
Wow.
Thank you.
Dr. Ehrlich. Here he is, Dr. Ehrlich, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
So, what? Nothing funny has happened yet.
No, nothing's funny. It's just...
I mean, in 4 seasons, nothing funny has happened yet.
No.
What?
It's just that this is such a kind gentleman to come on the show, and then he has to experience you and your peeling nose.
My peeling nose,
And he's here to talk about something.
His book.
His book.
About his uncle.
How long did it take you to make him?
10 years.
To write the
10
book?
years to
10
write
years
the
to write
book.
the book, yes.
Now, the book is about your uncle,
Yes,
who was 8 feet 6 inches, correct?
yes.
He was the tallest man at the time.
At the time, he was considered the tallest man in the world. For sure, the tallest Jewish person in history.
In history, right?
Brad Garrett.
No, Brad's not 8'6".
You just have height jealousy.
I don't have. How tall are you, Doctor?
I'm 5'10".
Wow. Okay. I was thinking he, as an 8'6" Jew, it's a huge accomplishment for any Jew because Jews are not known for their height.
No, they're not.
And it's almost like he got all the inches, and that's why maybe all the rest of us are where we are.
I was just where he grew up in El Paso, and someone just approached me and told me a story about him davening on Rosh Hashanah, and they said his sitter looked like a stamp in his hands as he was.
Wow.
You can imagine that huge body of his.
What does it mean to say a true life novel? Because so it's nonfiction, but it's a novel.
He died in 1952, and
Okay.
the stories and the research, I'm probably the world's expert on his life. People say he was a great guy, he was kind, so talented, so creative.
He had a bad side.
But people didn't tell me a lot of the details. I didn't really get what his feelings were, what his the intents. So I had to fictionalize. But it's probably about 75% based in fact.
Okay, so that's why you call it a true life
Right.
novel.
So let me ask you, what do you think would be the dark side of being the tallest Jew?
Well, the dark
Jealousy.
side. Well, there was probably a lot. He got, as a child, kids used to throw rocks at him. So he was dealing with anti-Semitism. He was dealing with people that
He didn't throw anything back?
Cars.
Till later. Here in Los Angeles, he starred in about 50 silent pictures. He was very depressed, and my granddad brought him to L.A. to help cheer him up on a fishing trip. He got discovered by talent scouts. At 16, he starts making pictures. Actually, one of his big pictures was Jack and the Beanstalk, where he starred with baby Peggy, who was probably the only remaining Grand Dame of silent film. She was a child
I'm surprised she
at the
wasn't on the
time.
show.
Now, was his height 8'6"? Was that just his height, a genetic thing, or was it a medical?
No, he had what's called acromegalic gigantism. It was a tumor on the pituitary. Very rare. Only affects 3 to 4 out of every million. But before puberty, even rarer.
Okay, so there was something on the pituitary.
Yeah.
That
7, he starts growing. 3rd grade, he's 6 feet tall.
Wow.
End of the 6th grade year, teacher measures him, he's 7 feet tall.
Wow, what did that teacher say? He never got detention. I can tell you that.
Now, after his silent picture career, he then I saw there was some circus circus career,
service.
and he seemed to have become friends with small people.
Yeah, his closest friends were the little people.
Amazing.
And he was in he making silent pictures, had an accident doing one of his own stunts. As a result, went blind. And they didn't know what it was. They thought it was from the lights, the Klieg lights. Actually, it was the tumor on the pituitary grown to the point that's pressing on the optic nerve.
Don't have a tumor.
Yeah.
I'm
So I'm giving you some fodder now.
Yeah.
No, he has an eye problem. He has an eye problem, and
Yeah.
they said it's not ocular.
It's not ocular, so,
maybe
I'm
it's-
getting an
maybe-
MRI.
Yeah.
We'll keep you posted.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll let you know.
Anyway, so they finally realized he must have a brain tumor. So they started bombarding his head with x-rays. Tumor shrinks, vision comes back. He goes home to El Paso, where family's from. Ringling Brothers comes to town. He goes in with some friends, and he's a foot taller than the professional giant.
No way.
One of the most embarrassing moments in circus history. He was the Ringling Brothers giant for 14 years, from 1926 to 1940.
Well, listen,
Great.
thank you very much,
My
Dr.
pleasure.
Ehrlich. The name of the
Come
book
back
is The
and see us
Long
again.
Shadows, a true
Thank you.
Did you
life
have a good
novel.
time?
I did. I had a very good time.
Aw, see,
Thank
I'm
you.
not,
Ehrlich.
and you're taller than me.
5'10", right? 5'10", 5'11". We'll be right back.
Ah, you won.
Everyone.